Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Yeah, welcome to the old Ross Patterson Revolution. Are we on a single of me? Dan, did we start on a single of me today? Good. I want to keep it on a single of me for a second because I don't want to ruin this surprise. This is maybe the greatest thing that Jessie has ever done in her entire life. I am not with her currently because we're cross country, obviously, for the house. She's on the other side of the world. And I said, hey, we're going to the Kentucky Derby. You need to wear a hat. She's never been to the Kentucky Derby. And she was like, what kind of hat? And I was like, it's got to be crazy. It's got to be ridiculous. And it has to be something that stands out in a crowd, you know? There's a lot of ladies that compete with their hats. And I said, with this information, I want you to go out into the world. Do your best. Do your best. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to grand reveal Jessie Wiseman's Kentucky Derby hat. Throw her that single that she needs right now. Boom. Look at that.
I mean, is it too on the nose? I wasn't really sure what you meant.
Fire. Leave it on that single. Look at you. Because again, we're not with each other. How heavy is the horse?
Oh, super light, like a child's toy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So you'll have an easy time walking around with that on Derby Day.
I will. And we are in direct sun. So the other girls in our party have smartly gotten big, floppy, cover your face hats. And I was like, oh, okay. But look, premium content above all else. I can be sunburned. I could be sweating my face off. I don't care.
It is so funny. Do you know how many people are going to stop you to take a photo? I mean, it's just the best.
You think so? It's real grass under here, too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I guarantee you everybody's going to stop you to take a picture. That's the funniest shit of all time. I'm assuming those roses are fake, right?
Nope, everything's real. So I hope it lasts. Yes, they're fake.
Hey, dude, I'm not with you. It looks real. From this side, it looks real. I was just like, Jesus, man.
Well, yeah, it was kind of thing where I order it and I'm like, this could be the cheesiest, like, horribly made thing ever, or it could be the shit, and it ended up being the shit. So
it's so great. Oh my God. I cannot wait for Saturday to have you walk around. Drinking a mint julep like this is going to be the greatest thing of all time. I'm really excited about it. When people ask, I did Greg and Beth's show last night for their 100th episode, and they were asking me about doing all these podcasts every day and how do you do like 3-4 a day. This is why. Every day is something new and absolutely bonkers. And then, you know, you have a gambling sponsor that sends you to the Kentucky Derby and you're like, great, let's bet on all the horses. Let's do all of the things.
Yeah.
God damn it, that hat is so funny.
Thanks, man.
That's the best purchase
I'm wearing
you've ever
it
had.
The entire show, so.
Yeah, as well you should.
Yeah, I need to know if I can wear it for a whole day as well.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, obviously. Who do you got? Have you started looking? You said you have a horse.
Now, look, we know the favorite, right, is Essential Quality, but I'm feeling a midnight bourbon.
You know what's funny is a lot of people today. I was going over picks today.
Yeah.
I'd say 6 out of 12 top journalists picked that horse.
Essential Quality?
No, your bourbon horse.
Oh, really? Because
yeah.
it changes. So like on a couple of them, they have Bourbon like way down or not even on the list, or he's second or whatever. So I think I'm going to look tomorrow, right? Because they change every time. But
no, stick with. So here's the deal: you stick with your horse, right? You stick with the horse that brought you there. That's the old trope. So do that for real. I think that's good because the odds are going to change no matter what. And truthfully, it's based on gambling. Nothing that's wrong with the horses. If there's something wrong with the horse, they'll actually pull the horse out of the race. So it already happened already. One horse is out, and so yeah, stick with your horse.
Okay.
And when I was reading this morning, with that horse in particular, they were like, well, it's Kentucky Bourbon. There's 2 horses with the name Bourbon in it in that race.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little cash on both of them just in case.
I do love a Hot Rod Charlie as well.
Yep.
So
Yes, that's the pick.
Yeah, is that
Really?
yours?
That's the official pick, Hot Rod Charlie.
There you go. Fake Dan
8-1.
is calling it. Hot Rod Charlie.
Wow. Okay. Well, you heard it here.
I'll
All I needed was one other person to say, do it, and I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll sprinkle some on there. For sure.
What about Highly Motivated, Dan?
Yeah.
Nah, hate that name.
No, it's a great name.
Awful name.
Are we going on
Highly
names
Motivated?
only? Because if we are, then I'll take a Hot Rod Charlie.
I don't know. I have a feeling you'll end up throwing some cash on. There's a horse called Soup in a Sandwich. So.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. Swear to God. One of the horses' names is Soup in a Sandwich. It's the worst
I'm
name.
gonna have to.
Well, here's the thing. I was reading this article about it, and it's the worst name ever. And when you win, that gets engraved like all over the track, all over the glasses, the trophies, everywhere else, and then inside the stadium, in the paddocks, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
The journalist said, I just can't put Soup in a Sandwich with like a serious face on things all over the track. There's no way that horse is going to win. And I laughed my ass off because it's totally true. Like if you were to write Soup in a Sandwich on shit, like.
No, I just want the announcers to be like, Soup in a Sandwich.
Yeah.
And Soup in a Sandwich.
And
has
down the
won.
stretch they come. Soup in a Sandwich, Soup in a Sandwich, Soup in a.
Yeah.
Man. If that wins, that'll probably be the one that I don't pick that ends up winning. And
Yeah. Oh, you should put some money on Obesos. Cases? Oh my gosh. That's the most fun.
It is.
The most fun is looking through all these names and like feel like just seeing how they feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What it conjures up for you.
Yeah, in case you haven't read the new St. James Street James book, as the sun rises, it dawns on him right here on my desk. One of the horses, when he finally finds a horse towards the end, and he asks what the horse's name is, the French girl says, Besos. He goes, what the fuck does that mean? And she goes, kisses. And he goes, who the fuck would name a horse Kisses? There's a whole thing about it. So obviously I got to throw some money on that just to do it. But
of course. And then also, like the king. You're going to have to,
my king, baby. Elon G is asking if you're going to write my king on that horse on your head. And, I think you might have to. My king. We have a Ross Patterson Revolution private Facebook group, and somebody in there was like, who's got the pics of the Tyrese shaving pussy thing? And I was like, Google, the internet, what do we, these are private? No, it's on somebody's Instagram stories. Like, this is everywhere. Google, man. Google's got everything these days. So you're good to go.
How do you think we got him? He sent him to us personally?
You think I fucking followed Tyrese and his girlfriend on Instagram? Oof.
Now.
That'd be a rough day. Yeah, he does fall in the Britney Spears category of when's he going to die because he's crazy. And so, maybe I will throw him a follow and just kind of keep up with that. Because Homegirl's going to go to court, by the way. Britney. That's the new story as of yesterday.
Yeah, but she's fine, she said the other day.
She's going to speak in front of the court and just tell the judge, I am okay. I need all my money and I think I'm good and I know what I'm doing with the money and it's going to be fine.
We don't know what's going on. You know how court things go.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm interested in is her finally breaking her silence with someone like Robin Roberts or Oprah, and I am going to be here for the fucking show.
Yeah, man. Once she gets in there, once she goes on the show and all of that, I think, and it's just a guess, I think that everyone will agree that she's crazy and she shouldn't have any of this stuff. And it's sad because I don't want to see that. And when I read that thing about her going to court, I was like, this is sad, you know?
Right. But you don't know exactly what that's for. Like, the wheels of justice turn very slow. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have this and then something gets postponed and then you come back for this and then they push it off. And, we don't know. We don't know what's going on, nor should we. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, nor should we. Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't think like this idea that we have to have every police body cam that day, we have to have everything that's going on in Britney's court. Like, why?
Yeah.
Your little tiny brain cannot fucking handle it. Why do you want all this information that is meant for professionals to handle? I don't get it. Where's the FBI transcript? What are you going to even know how to decipher that shit? Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me.
Try looking at any WikiLeaks.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
I've gone through those WikiLeaks before, and good luck. It's all in like weird codes and everything else, and you're like, is this real?
Yes.
Does it feel real? Is it whatever? And I want to commend you, by the way. The computer came, Jabes. It came.
Good.
Proud of you. You're a real MVP through all this, by the way. You've been a real trooper, and you sent me out the new computer to the house so I could plug in the shit because all of this is dying. And
I even found a way to do your laundry.
Yes.
From states away.
Yeah.
But hey.
I've been living in this hotel now for 18 days or something like that. And there was a washing machine in the hotel, but for 5,000 people, like, dude, it's always busy. And then you were like, hey, I got this place down the street and they'll do it and it's rad. So I appreciate you, Jabes. MVP.
Thanks, man.
I was out of clothes,
man.
and I was out of clothes for going to the Derby this weekend. I didn't have anything left. I was down to nothing. I got the Falcons shirt on today, though, because it's the NFL draft.
It is.
NFL drafts today.
Yeah, the only day that I love in football because of the pageantry, the drama, the unnecessary, all of it.
Yeah. And, you're going to be leading off the show tonight. You and Eric Tanzi. So tune in to Drinkin' Bros Sports tonight. We are doing an all-night live draft show, starting with you guys. I will be here in studio. You will be in Wilmington, North Carolina with Eric Tanzi. And I think Boston Joe's coming through too, right?
Oh, yeah. Old Joey Blue Eyes.
Yeah. So we'll start the show off with that. And this is going to be sharp tonight, okay? Don't give me the shit that we're a half hour late. No, this is going to be sharp. It's going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Central time. We will be going sharp, starting with you, and then that will go into the draft. I've obviously got my Falcons shirt on today. Yes, I've denounced my team. However, this is like the day of hope for everyone. Like every fan who's got a shitty team, this is our one day of hope of like, will you draft that generational player who is going to be the guy to change the franchise and help you win a Super Bowl finally? I have my guy tonight. It's Kyle Pitts. If he does not go to the Falcons, I will lose all of my shit on air. Full evac on air. You know?
Fun.
Everything. Yep. Pants down.
Who's doing the show with you?
Full evac. Hot Bob is doing it. Fake Dan is doing it. And then obviously D'Anthony Holloway is doing it. Georgie, are you in tonight? Or are you getting rested up for tomorrow?
I'll be here for part of it. Right now I'm
go.
battling with the YouTube gods with Dan Holloway, crunching all these datas and numbers.
Yeah. By the way, so is there a camera on you guys?
No, we didn't. We forgot.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, they're used to do other things right now. We don't have any cameras left, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
really? That's right. We've got like 5 shows going today. You're right. Tell people what is going on with the YouTube thing. So, Jessie, I think we have it figured out. Dan made a call into his fancy SEO friend, data guy. You've met him. We won't say what his name is on the show, but he goes, hey, here are the numbers where you should be at, and here's what is happening to your show. So go ahead and read them off to the audience.
I can't definitively say any of that yet right now. Those are the numbers that I'm trying to synthesize and understand what the heck is going on. Yeah, but apparently they're throttling connection speeds with some stuff. But I'm trying to figure it out. What the real news is and what's true is that they are demonetizing lots of people still constantly. I was hanging out with Tim Dillon's opener Dan Carney last night, and
oh really?
He said that everything is yellow. They can't get a green check or cash sign for Save Their Life.
No way.
Yeah, and he says it's real. And we talked about AJ for a little bit and reminisced, and it was a good time. But yeah, he said they're having a lot of trouble.
No shit. All right, I feel better about my life now. I feel better. That was one of the questions last night on Greg and Beth's show. They're like, "Who's your favorite podcast other than your own?" Obviously, and I was like, "Dude, Tim Dillon's fucking my man, dude. I love his shit." If he's having problems, then yeah, But I mean, he gets a ton of views per video.
Yeah,
whereas
he still does really well. They just can't monetize those views as much. They still get the YouTube Premium revenue that we get as well, but they don't get the AdSense revenue, which is where the real money comes from.
I don't even care about the money on YouTube though. I just want the people to see it and have access to it, because we get, like, I'm looking through the thing here and it's like, people, and then people always text too, and they're like, "Hey dude, I'm not even getting notifications for these shows."
Right.
Did you get Craig's message?
Yeah, I got Craig's message.
I mean, he's rich. Hello, Craig. You rich? Thank you.
How rich is Craig?
$9.99.99.
Draft day, baby, is what he's saying. So he's a fins up guy. Falcons drafting.
He's saying Mac Jones.
If it's Mac Jones, I will burn this fucking studio to the ground live on air tonight, and that is it.
I will help.
Yeah, that would be my worst nightmare.
I laid minus 300 on Kyle Pitts.
On Kyle Pitts, yeah.
Under 5.5.
Yeah. Now the tricky one, Jabes, which is one I want to talk to you about, is boy, there is a weird scenario that could happen.
Love it.
As you know, love the Ohio States, as do you. Justin Fields is on the board tonight. I have a strong suspicion he will be there and available at that pick for the Falcons. The Falcons are looking for a quarterback for the future. Justin Fields is from Georgia. Boy, if they picked him, which is the incorrect pick based on what we need. There's a generational player in this draft, Kyle Pitts. If we pick Justin Fields, I will be at a real conundrum here. I don't know. I won't know how to feel on that, You
don't know. You wouldn't know if you're shitting your pants or just peeing a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a number 6, where they're like, which hole is it coming out of? Which hole feels worst that it's coming out of, like out of all of your holes?
I still haven't been able to use that a number 6. When people are like, "Oh, is it number 2?" I just want to be able to be like, "No, I'm going number 8." They'll be like, "What's that?" Crying, blowing your nose.
Yep. Puking.
Bleeding, puking, shitting and peeing.
Coming.
How many is that?
Coming. Yeah.
Coming?
Yeah, coming. And it's just all and
then drinking.
It's drinking.
Too.
It's a number 8. Like that's the whole gamut of emotions during a number 8. Craigers, so fins up. I think the smart choice for you guys tonight, and the sexiest choice, would be Devonta Smith. That'd be a great one for you guys, and that would be a huge get. And the reason why I'm telling you that right now, Craig, is the Dolphins will fuck this up, and it's going to be an awful night for you. So I want to get this out of the way now that's who you should take, but you guys definitely won't take him because that's way too easy of a call for you guys. So yeah, so that's where we're at. The Justin Fields thing would be so hard for me, man. So we'll see. I'm amped. The pageantry of it, the magic. You guys are cooking. Do you know are we allowed to say what you guys are cooking tonight live on air?
You can if you want.
No, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
I mean,
it's a secret.
Not a big deal.
If it's a secret, it's a secret,
No, it's not a secret. Just we're going with the whole vibe of like dressing up something that shouldn't be dressing up, making a big deal about something that can be done behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Just kind of in the theme of the draft. So we'll just say that.
We'll leave it at that. That's fine. That's fine.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That'll be really funny tonight.
Okay.
So, looking forward to that. And you guys are dressing up too, right?
Yeah, we were gonna go over the top again.
Yep.
We'll see. We'll unveil that. Today is the day of unveiling ridiculous stuff, and Jessie loves a theme. I would rather be ridiculous than try and be sexy, right? Thinking about being sexy, or if someone says be sexy, I literally shut down.
Yeah.
So if someone's like, wear a banana suit, like a full foam, I'm like, yes, that's what I want to do. So it's going to be a lot of that, just ridiculous premium content.
Giorgio, we got to pair her up with Christina P. This has got to go down.
I'm working on it.
It's yes. Yeah, the two of you guys. I watched her show the other day, and I'm like, this is dumb. What are we doing? Just put the two of you guys together, and me and Tom will never work again the rest of our lives. This is stupid.
You just send them out to party like a mom springer. Rum springer for moms.
Yes, dude. Like we gotta do it, because I got another text message here that says literally right before we walked in the studio, it says they're here. And they've apparently just moved here, so they're in, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, they are. Did they have a studio and everything set up?
I'm not sure. Giorgio might be able to speak to that more, but I do know that they did their last show in LA last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sure they're not idiots that actually have something set up before they leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can seamlessly come in and do shows. So I'm guessing that's what they did.
And they moved their whole team out here. So.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So yeah, let's just get this meeting, and then that's it. Let's never work again. For me and Tom, obviously.
Jessie, I just wanted your comments on this theoretical successful female podcast and how the husbands never have to work again and get all the money from it. So you just want to comment on that for us?
Are you in? I'll tell you my thoughts of it afterwards, but you go first.
See, Giorgio? Like, that's exactly it. Exactly what just happened. See?
Yep.
Let me say.
Yep.
And then you go.
Yep.
So yeah, Giorgio, I'd love it. I would love it.
And the honest opinion, what I was going to say, no lie, is I think because both of them are crazy talented. Both of them are married to fucking ridiculous assholes who travel and all of that other shit. And both of us don't let them get like an actual sentence in. So this would be the two of you guys' time to shine. And then me and Tom Segura can just take a back seat to all of this shit.
Iceberg Slim wrote a book about this. I think Dave Chappelle talked about it in one of his specials.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's called like Pimpin' or something like that. I'm not quite sure.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Now look. Do I believe that Tom and Ross can just stay home and have zero input, not give us notes, not give us critique every night? No.
Yes. The show would be so massive, we wouldn't have to do shit. We wouldn't have to do anything. It'd be great. It'd be great. As Seinfeld would say, it'd be great. It'd be amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this happen.
I'm enough of a misogynist as well to know that like we should all be working together, right?
Yeah.
You still do your stuff. Right.
Look.
That we all thrive when men and women work together.
I kid saying I would never work again. But I just think that is the perfect partner for you on a podcast as far as females go. In this world, like, you know, obviously you guys have never met before and you have your own female partner in another show. But I just think in this world, as far as like moms go and making moms cool with like real shit, both of you guys are moms, whereas obviously Tiffany on the other show is not a mom. So, you know.
Right. You just need to be able to talk to different people about different things, right?
Yeah. And that's the deal with all these shows, right? Like I have different hosts on different things, and that's the greatest. So let's make it happen, Giorgio. When you're out there in the world, make that happen.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
SEAL Team 6.
I'm on it.
SEAL Team 6? What did you throw that in there for?
I do think that we would just have to meet, right? But then I just don't want to choke. You know what I mean? I would be like, you're fucking kids, right?
Yeah.
Dumb.
That's why we slip you a quarter Xanax. You don't know we did it. You're like feeling loose. You're feeling good.
Yeah.
You're like, who is this?
Would you feel pressure for real?
Oh, to meet her?
Yeah, no, like to go. If you guys did an actual show, would you feel nervous about it?
Oh no, if we were doing the show and showing up and talking, fuck yeah. That's where I would be the most relaxed, right?
Right.
Because we could just riff. It would be in the initial meeting where like you're auditioning essentially to be friends.
Yeah, yeah.
And in most situations, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm just like, look, are we going to be friends or not? It depends. You know, when's the last time you had sex with your husband? Like, let's fucking get it going.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
No small talk, no bullshit. Let's just like get right to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I do think anytime I really want something like that, I usually choke. So we'll see. You guys are gonna have to really like set the scene. You know.
I got you. I got you on that one. You're fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. But I do, because the reason why I ask if you'd be nervous is there is certain guests where, for me on Drinking Bros, where you have like huge, people that you've looked up to, and you're like, oh man, I hope this goes well, or I hope this doesn't get fucked up. Like Michael Irvin the other day, that was a monster for me. Like, love that guy, and I'm an even bigger fan of him on other people's shows and on his own show. And I'm just like, shit, I wonder if he's like that in real life. I'll tell you an insider story that nobody knows is so when we did that show, we're on Zoom like this, right? And then you tell the guests, all right, we're going to go live, and this is it from here, right? And you don't take footage or sound or audio from before you were talking, or do any of that shit and put it out there, because it's just a dick move in this biz, and it's kind of like an unspoken thing, right? Well, with him, as soon as he sat down in front of Zoom, he sat down on the camera and he goes, "Hey guys, I just need a minute." Pulls off, he had a Gucci backpack, and is just counting off thousands and thousands of dollars, and he was just like, "Hey Rick, there you go, bud."
No.
Cool. You guys ready? You guys ready? And I was like, what's going on here? I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he goes, it's my fucking kid, dude. And he goes, needed some cash, whatever. It's exactly what I expected out of Michael Irvin. And I go, man, I wish we were recording that or whatever. And he goes, shit, you want to do it again? Or I'm like, he was just cool.
I bet his kid wants him to do it again.
He was just cool. And we got a message from his publicist or whatever. And I was like, dude, he had like the best time of all time there. I was like, yeah, so did we. But he's everything you hope he is, but not on like purpose. It's not an accident. It's just who he is as a genuine person. But you're still nervous where you're like, man, I hope this interview goes well.
Yeah.
It's a dream.
I think it's harder to like when you're being yourself. Right?
Yeah.
If someone says be yourself, like, what do you like? You freak out, right? Like, what is that? Which self? The one that's like, I don't know. So all kinds of things involved. I'm a weirdo, and she's like so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
wears,
you both are cool.
Suits and she's just like chill.
Yeah, you both are fucking cool. I think that show would be a banger. So hopefully we can put that together. That'd be great. It's for real though, Giorgio. Shout out to you for talking to Tim Dillon's peeps. We've always wondered what the fucking story is with this YouTube shit, and that if all of his shit is demonetized, like then all right, it makes sense. I don't even care about the money though. I just want it opened up.
And I think he got big before they figured out his content, which I think happens with some of these people where it's like, how do we put it back in the bag now? And because of his sexual orientation, I think it's kind of harder to bring the hammer down on him.
Got it. Yeah, because Milo's still got a channel on YouTube.
Good for Milo.
Yeah, so it's still up.
Do I look like Milo?
No.
Okay, thanks. So I just wanted to confirm that.
No, you look cool. By the way, Milo looks cool, but in a different way, like a very flamboyant gay guy way, where you're just like, oh, and he's a good-looking dude in real life, where you're just like, all right, sweet. You look cool, like, hey, man, maybe you're like the opening band somewhere, and you're about to break.
Yeah, like we're real close to breaking, but our lead singer's got a heroin addiction, so like it's like it's hard to get him on stage every night.
Have you seen Giorgio's hair?
Yeah.
Have you seen it in real?
It's awesome.
But in real life yet? Have you seen it in real life?
Not in real life.
Oh,
no.
so when
I do know the color is amazing.
When you get here on Monday and you see him, you'll be like, oh shit, that's like your new permanent look. Like he looks that cool where it's like, Awesome. And then after the show, when I told him that, Dan goes, "I made you."
He did. I owe Dan 10% of everything from now on.
Oh God, Dan.
Yeah.
I made you.
It's so funny, but it's true. When you see him,
Is
you'll
he
be
calling you
he
son
can't go
now?
back. He can't. Giorgio can't go back now. He looks too cool. Especially when some of those roots start coming in, it's gonna look even cooler. Fuck
Oh,
you,
yeah.
dude. It's the dark complexion, man. Fuck, you can get away with rad shit like that.
It's so much better than him having a shaved head.
Oh, I'd look so bad with a
Yeah.
bumpy head.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah.
It's a trigger.
Yeah.
It's a trigger for
That was
me.
the audible in the bet. Was like, hey, how about you just dye your hair like Team Paul?
Yeah. Why is that a trigger for you going like clean bald? Did you date somebody
I
with a
don't-
fucking shaved head?
No, but I don't know what it is. Not like going bald, but if someone you know has hair and then they shave it
Yeah.
all the way down, I don't know why it's just a weird phobia. I'm sure there's a name for it.
Yeah. Why
Like,
don't you look that up, Hot Bob? What's the name for fear of shaved head?
I imagine bald people always being bald. Like they were like bald in
Yes,
middle
exactly.
school.
Yes.
Like if I
Yeah.
met you that way,
Yep.
fine.
No.
But if someone you know has hair and then shaves it all the way down, scary.
The weird thing is, like take a Jay-Z, for example. Like, he's had a shaved down head his entire life, and then all of a sudden he hits 50 and grows out this massive head of hair, and he looks cool as shit. And I'm like, where was that? Where was that the whole time?
Exactly, but that's the way you need to do it. You can't go the other way, right? So like
Yes.
now him with hair,
Yep.
he would look so fucking weird
Yep.
at this point if he shaved it down, right?
I don't know. Brian Urlacher looks awful with hair.
Oh, that's true. You know who else looks weird with hair is John Cena.
Oh, it's bad.
Yes.
It's real bad.
It looks weird,
Always
doesn't
had
it?
hair.
Yeah, he's always had hair, and now it's like a banker. He's like banker's hair. Where you're like, oh,
I
hello
know.
there, Mr. Banker. Can you?
And he just like squeezes himself into these suits for Today's Show and stuff. You're
Weird,
like,
right? They
bro.
barely fit.
Who's your tailor? Like, come on.
He's just like
really.
busting out of
Yeah.
it, dude. You're like,
He's got to look good for all
Okay.
those terminally ill children he visits.
He's got to go to Men's Warehouse. You know, they got the big suits in there. You're gonna like the
Bam,
way you
bam,
look.
bam.
I guarantee. Yeah, he walks into
Bam,
Men's
bam,
Warehouse.
bam.
Yeah, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
By the way, Jessie has paladophobia.
Oh, all right. What's that? Is that fear of hair?
Fear of
Bob.
it's a fear of baldness, including going bald or of bald people.
see, there is a fear. There is something for everything, right, Bob? Like if we said anything,
Yeah.
you'd be able to find it. Like,
Yeah, like blankophobia. Like it's just for anything.
Yes. I'm afraid of everything.
All right, so who are the celebrities who successfully went from hair to bald? Like we got Rogan, we got Bruce Willis.
That's a great question. So
Willis, yep.
I'll start. Well, I know my number one of all time. So my number one of all time is Andre Agassi. He had that long,
Yes.
flowing blonde hair that was just out of control and awesome. And then he was going bald, and then he shaved it all off, and he's a good looking dude. So you're like, shit, you motherfucker! It worked both ways,
Well,
and he looked great.
He had a bit of paladophobia when he first started going bald. Actually, he wore wigs in several tournaments under his hat.
Stop it!
You don't know that?
What, dude?
No.
Hey, how do you not know that?
During a full tennis match, how
Yeah.
would the wig not
Yeah.
fall off?
He was wearing a hat. I don't know.
He had the
kept it.
headband.
Yeah, kept it on tight, man.
Bro, have you run full sprint like a wig?
No.
I did for this.
Surprisingly, no.
And
Yeah.
I'm like the only fucking idiot. I have multiple times. There was one movie where I was wearing it, and that fucking wig kept falling back, and I was just like, "There's no way you could keep this on doing this in real life."
I mean, it was under a hat, so maybe he kept the hat on real fucking tight. But yeah,
Even that's tough. If you dive for a ball, like that thing's coming off. What happens if the whole wig came off during a match? That would be the worst viral moment in history.
never come
Oh
back from
my
it
God.
ever.
Could you imagine? Because you watch all those Housewives show, all their fucking hairs coming out. Once the wig comes off, that's it. Those moments are
There's hell to
viral.
pay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know who successfully hit it forever was that Menendez brother.
Yeah.
Clean bald
Yep.
since he was 14.
Yeah. What alopecia or
Yeah.
yeah.
He can't hide it in jail anymore.
Look-
But up until that point, he had a sweet custom tube.
Yeah.
And he wore it all the time.
Yeah. Who else? Travolta was clean bald for years. He finally just switched, right? By the way,
Well, he finally he does the Jason Alexander thing where sometimes you toop up and sometimes you don't. It's a strange, bold, confident move, but like if they have certain interviews, they'll wear it, and for other things they won't. It's just like they've completely accepted. You know, I'm wearing a toop. I know I'm wearing a toop. Whatever.
Let's wig up. Let's wig up. I
respect it.
Somebody's saying Bret Michaels in here. Okay, so Bret Michaels is a different thing. So like if you got a bandana on, he's not running around
wore
that
wigs
much
for a long time.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's bald. There was Bob confirmed this, but there was a picture of him in his hospital bed a while back that he didn't. I don't know if there's even a picture of it anymore, but showing that he was totally bald. He has been for a while.
Wow.
Can we talk about bandana guy for a second though? Like you're bald on top, but you have the long hair, but you still wear it.
Yeah.
I think it may have been something like that. Like maybe he did have real hair down here, but on the top where he wore that hat and bandana was like fully thinning and bald.
Man, that's weird. I want to go see. I love a bandana. I always wear a bandana, or I'll keep it around my wrist. Like this one, like tonight. This is specific for tonight for the draft. I know things are going to get nasty tonight. I know I'm going to have to box some people out. I know I'm going to get sweaty waiting for this fucking Falcons pick. Therefore, I'll wrap up, go around the wrist, and then I'll pop on the bandana for later and get ready for war. But I've got a full head of hair, and what I'd like to do later in life is go like Sam Elliott, bandana and long, hair, and just and a fucking fat ass handlebar mustache. Those are the three things that I'm confident about that I can pull off successfully together in unison. Is that so? And I'm talking everywhere. Like I want to commit to it where I'm wearing a bandana everywhere as an older gentleman.
Could you do that honestly though? Like if you had longer hair that you wore a bandana and a handlebar mustache,
I could get away with it for sure.
I mean, you'd be getting.
Just do it now.
You'd be getting it from me.
Really?
Oh, 3 Dog Night?
All right.
You went fucking 3 Dog Night on me? Fuck yeah. One of the rare people that wants you to be older, fatter, and I want you to have like a scruffy ass mustache and long hair.
Pull up 3 Dog Night and put it on the screen here. An old 3 Dog Night photo for the audience. It's a little old for everyone. That's a great reference though. Let's see here.
It's a vibe, right?
Old school.
It's a vibe.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Pop open homeboy with the mustache. Yeah, that's a good one. Pop it up on screen. Let's go full screen with that big dog. Yeah.
That was the look back then.
Yeah, it was the look. That's it. That's what I do. Yes. My hair is straight like that. It is. I can grow it out long, and I can grow that thick of a mustache.
Yes.
I understand it.
I would love this at a certain point later on in their, like one of their last concerts, like it was down Fu Manchu style.
I know exactly what you were talking about. Yeah.
And it was just like messy ass hair. Right there is he blew that out for that picture.
Oh, for sure.
But usually it's just like.
That's feathered. That's feathered too. Hammer the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Bob, pull that picture up one more time. There's something else that was weird in that photo I want to point out real quick. Yep, that one. This one is the guy with his head pressed against the wall. What was the vibe there? What was he thinking about putting his head against the wall?
Is it up? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like as a professional photographer, I can tell you what's going on here.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's the drummer. And obviously the least important of the band. Mm-hmm. And he was standing in the middle, and they couldn't see the guy behind him, who was probably the guitar player. And they're like, no, just a little bit more to your right. A little bit more. He's like, my face is on the wall. Just a little bit. Okay,
but they're shooting, Giorgio, they're shooting in this tiny alleyway. And they're like, guys, we've got to like zigzag you somehow. Well, and the only way you're going to get, either you go head against there, or this guy goes head that way.
How else are you going to capture their music breaking out against society, Jabes?
It reminds me of Almost Famous when they put Billy Crudup on the front and the lead, and Jason Lee is like, but I'm the lead singer. I'm the lead singer. I should be out front, not you. And it was like, well, sorry, man. It's Billy Crudup is the.
They're all out of focus too.
I understand it. A little 3 Dog Night, a little Trace pero tardes. Nope. So close.
Tres pero tardes.
Noches. Tres pero noches. Little 3 Dog Night, you know? Noche.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Babel. Learn that from Babel. James.
Oh, yes, of course.
All you need is simple phrases to get you through life, and you're good to go.
It's so true.
You're good to go.
So true.
We got some sponsors, James, who put this shit wagon on the air. Who are they today? I never know. I'm kidding. Ghostbed.com/drinking bros is numero uno in our hearts and our minds and on this show. Go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros today. 30% off everything in the entire store. 40% off a bundle package right now if you get the adjustable base. I heard that's what D'Anthony told me last night. I was like, whoa, man, that's unbelievable. Go there right now. Do all of your shit. Do it. Get a fucking new bedroom set today. It's Friday. You deserve it. If you hate your bed, somebody's pissed or vomited in it, throw it out, dude. Just go get a fucking ghost
If you've
bed.
gone number 6 on your bed.
If you've gone 6 on your bed, get a new fucking bed, dude. They got a 36-month pay-as-you-go program, no interest there, so it's only like $35 a month if you want all the new shit. And you can just couple that together. All those deals are good with that. So you're good. Ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Who do we got up next, Jabes?
I don't know, buddy.
Yeah. What's that? What's on that computer? Nothing.
Well, you took my computer.
Nothing.
I FedExed it. So now I have to use that computer for Zoom. And then this one in front of me is blank.
Really? I didn't take your computer. To be fair, Giorgio talked me into ordering the fucking 13-inch. And it looked like a baby computer for a baby.
Oh, no. Me and Giorgio worked that out. So I said, just order the 13-inch so that I can get it.
Was that true? So she could get a new computer?
Ross, this is how we win.
Giorgio.
This is how we win, Ross.
Don't tell him, Giorgio.
You fuckers. Yeah, so she got the brand new computer. That's where, because you were asking where it went. I was like, dude, I'm going to give it to Jessie and I'll take the 16-inch.
You have the brand new computer as well. They both were purchased very close together.
Oh, were they?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, shit. Cool. I didn't know if I was getting something from like 2014 because this is like 2012.
This is exactly like when you bought Jessie the grill for her birthday that you knew she wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
What?
I got myself a smoker. Oh, Jessie, you're going to use it all the time. But anyway.
It was for you. Jessie.
No, it was. Do you guys not believe that I actually love grilling? I'll talk about it at a moment's notice with anybody.
Well, there was a competition about that.
There was. There's been multiple competitions about it.
I don't believe it. I've never heard women be grilling.
No, dude,
Yeah,
it's real.
exactly.
It's real.
Exactly.
It's real. She
I was
smokes.
going to start an Instagram called Put Your Big Grill Pants On.
Oh, I like that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I think it's probably taken. But
Trademark it.
I promise. Anytime I hear like meat or like somebody getting a Traeger or getting a whatever, I'm like, what you doing? What you smoking at? You doing a 180 for 5 hours? I don't know. I might dry it out a little bit. I would wrap it a little bit earlier, right?
You get that bottle of water, hit it with the spritz. Hit the spritz every once in a while.
Yeah, you need a spritz. And if you put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in that spritz with the water, it's going to kind of soften the meat, tenderize it, as well as moisturize it, make those ends not burnt. Anyways.
Are you talking about hair now?
Yeah.
Well, it's the same kind of
deal.
concept, right?
Put a little Strike Force on that meat. From StrikeForceEnergy.com. Put a little energy on that meat. What would happen if you just soaked your ribs in Strike Force Energy?
Ugh. Well, it would have a real caramelized crisp on the outside. I'll say that. Be all.
Okay.
But it's not sugar, huh? No sugar, no gluten, no carbs.
No, not at all.
I'm not sure what would happen.
I don't know. Maybe we'll try it out. 4 amazing flavors.
I bet the pig would like come back to life and run from the grill, basically.
Yeah. That'd be fucking great, dude. Runs out the backyard, knocks over the grill. Look, only one way to find out. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com today and use the promo code REVOLUTION, 20% off. I'm a little hyped up on it today. We know we got a long night, so I got to pace myself today. It's big boy day. Big boy day. Real quick update here. We are in Dallas and for the Canelo fights and the Rangers game. Dan, it's a company outing, and Dan is meeting his father for the first time. so he cannot go.
Dan is what?
Hot Bob is going on a baby moon with his wife, so he can't go either.
Okay.
Hot Bob can't.
Okay. Dan can't go what? Why?
Dan's meeting his father for the first time. So.
Dairy Dan?
Yeah. Can't go.
Really?
Yeah. He's meeting his dad for the first time, and we're going to send a crew
That
of
answers
team.
so many questions about that weirdo. Okay. Now I get it.
But the reason I'm bringing this
Mazel.
up is the Latrells just texted me because we invited Marcus and his wife out there, and they just said, hey, we would love to go. Our oldest son is graduating LSU on May 7th. So they'll be in Baton Rouge and then coming back from in Houston to have a party with him. Congratulations. That's amazing. Congratulations. Man. That's how long I've been friends with him. I remember when that kid was about to go into college, and now he's graduating that day. Holy shit.
Does graduating from an SEC school warrant a party?
Yes, probably a bigger party, to be honest with you.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yeah. And I think because I just got that text message from her. I think the cool thing about this, I just read yesterday that LSU Stadium was going to be at full capacity. So I think they'll be able to, everybody will be able to go to the graduation and enjoy that. That's a special time. And if you're, if it was COVID and then you're just doing it online, that would have sucked. So at least that stadium is opened up and everything for them. And congratulations. When you spend that much money on college, you want to be able to go and see at least where your money went and then be able to hold up the paper and,
Yeah.
So congratulations to the Latrells. That's awesome. Man, that's so wild, dude. I remember because he came into the studio. So we met him. And he was a great kid. And I was like, where are you going to school? And he goes, LSU. And I was like, oh, man. And I turned to everybody else, and I was like 18 years old, about to go to LSU, time of your life. So he was there for the national championship as well. Fuck, great, congratulations. That's a great, fun college, and then you win a national championship while you're in school. Doesn't get any better than that. Congratulations to the Latrells. That's amazing. I can't believe it, though. Man, met that kid right before he went to college, and now he's graduating. I've been in a time warp where I'm just
Time
sound,
rolls on.
all the things, all
And
the
here
things.
we sit
All the things, but
in the
congratulations.
same place. Babies are being born. Children are graduating from college, and there Ross sits every day.
Yep.
Nothing changing.
No, nothing changing. People can guess like what shirts I'm wearing every day, things like that. I'm out of clothes. Like, we all get everything got flooded out. We switched the merch stores over. We're going to be getting some broettes and everything in there as well. Full disclosure, we switched them over to align with the seltzer, so that way they're all that merch is coming out of the same place because the seltzer's getting ready to come out. Gigi said she's late to this chat, but she says, please tell me you're wearing that hat to the Derby.
You knows it, girl.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
You knows it.
Of course. So speaking of the seltzer and the trademark thing we were talking about earlier, that's what we're going through now. And they send you, so I was talking to the lawyer, and he goes, hey, man, there's some other names that are kind of close. And he goes, it's going to be 50-50 on this one. And I was like, great. So they send them all to you. And you can see what they are that own the trademarks for different things. And it's got to be a special thing and all this stuff. And I'm like, holy shit, man, that's a lot. And I go, submit this fucking thing right now. Let's go. Because I really want this one title, and everybody's amped about it for the seltzer. And if we don't get it, we're pissed off about. We have a backup name in case that happens, but really want this one. But it's such a weird process. You feel like a scientist or an inventor, Like back in the olden days where you submit it to the trademark place, and then they're going to come back to you with all the initials and all the stamps and things, and you're, woo! I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, being on a phone with 9 lawyers yesterday, they try to talk to you as if whatever product you're creating, everyone's going to die, you're going to get sued, and you're going to lose your life. And I'm just like, God damn it. It's an hour, and at the end of the hour, I finally just said, well, guys, it's been a joy. Every time I talk to lawyers on the phone.
It's been a pleasure.
And it was dead silence. I go, no lies, exactly what I said at the end of this call. I think it was 9 people on it. I go, every time at the end of these, you suck all of the hope, all of the dreams, and all of the life out of my body with so much negativity that I want to physically drive this car into a tree. And I go, there's a large oak tree there because according to you, everything will go wrong and I will lose everything that I have and every dream. And you go through this with everything in life, right? And there was a long dead silence. And then they all kind of started like laughing. And they were like, no, but well, we're just out for your best interest. And I go, dude, I'm going to get that on my fucking tombstone. We're looking out for your best interests. And then till day, every single lawyer ever. Like, I get it, dude. But, you know.
Is it a case of we dislike most in others what we hate about ourselves?
No, Jesse, no.
Yeah, none of that. None of that. This is getting way too healthy. I will not have that.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm always honest about shit. So it's like, hey, if something's great, it's great. We started, like, for instance, we started this recap show on Drinking Bros Sports, the Monday morning recap show. I knew after the first one, I was like, oh, fuck, this is great. And I told everybody, this is a great show. This is awesome. Like, we'll probably end up doing this for the rest of our lives.
But you're also worst scenario guy.
In certain instances, but like, I will look at ideas and things and be like, oh, shit, that's a fucking surefire hit. Let's do this.
So in the world, like, of our relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're the always try and find the worst case scenario and plan for that.
Yes.
And I'm the everything will work out.
Well,
whatever.
I do it for the family so that you guys are taken care of forever. And because I don't know what you're going to do with your money.
You're going to miss your flight. Yeah. You're going to miss the thing. You're not going to get on. But if I didn't have someone like that, I literally would.
Yeah, you would.
Because I'm like, I'll get there.
And if I didn't,
I've always gotten there before.
Financially, if you don't set things up for the future, I'd be like, oh, where did you put your money in? You know, oh, I put it in flaxseed or something. And you're like, what are we doing, Jesse? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I should have fucking put it in almonds.
I know. Reading that Roseanne Barr story was nuts.
God damn it.
So if you don't know, Roseanne Barr put all of her fucking money in these almond farms in like Northern California or something like that?
Hawaii, I think.
Oh, maybe.
No, I think she has olives in Hawaii or something. And then she invested in these almond farms way back in the day, and everyone's like, you kook.
Everybody was like,
and now
what are you
like,
doing?
They can't.
Almond milk. You can't make almonds fast enough. She's richer than God. No one knows. Well, they do now because they just outed it, I guess. But no one knows. And it's these weird things that people get rich off of that you're just like, huh? I read one this morning, too, where the people of Hawaii in this one island, look up the name of this island in Hawaii, Bob. Mark Zuckerberg just bought 600 acres this morning of like prime beach exotic real estate on this island. Oh, but what is it?
On Kauai. That's where I had my honeymoon.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Kauai's fucking rad.
No shit. And he bought 600 acres on the beach. Pull up the picture of this because they've got it looks like a drone shot of it.
There's a couple things. Yeah.
There you go.
So Kauai is where they film most of the movies. So like the opening scene of Jurassic Park where the helicopter's flying in, that's on the Nepali coast.
Yep.
All that type of shit.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Actually, continue as we scroll in. That way we'll have it scored to this picture. Scroll in. There it is. Zuckerberg.
Also, I like to affectionately refer to the island as Cock Island, full of roosters, no bugs.
Oh, really?
You get off. The roosters are like squirrels.
Yeah, but you hear them, right?
Yo, they're crowing constantly.
Ugh,
like you're on the. No,
gross.
It's fine. It's actually chill, and like it would normally be full of like gross Pacific insects, like jungle bugs. But these fucking roosters like murder the insect population there.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Cocks solve all problems.
Yeah. I highly doubt that the roosters are chill. Chill or whatever.
No, they are. Me and my wife, because it was our honeymoon, we had like a cabana on the beach. We were just getting drunk in there and shit. And roosters would just like walk by it, whatever the fuck, like not even with their little like chicks, and they wouldn't even bother you.
Okay.
Like they were just
I've never met a chill rooster. Are you sure it was a rooster?
Yeah.
Well, the hen was with the chicks, but there were roosters everywhere too. I mean, it's the whole fucking gamut of chicken.
Okay.
All
it's the
three.
whole family.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Never met a chill rooster. I actually have scars from a rooster that we had.
Damn, dude, we got breaking news here. Kreger's is saying that Top Gun just got pushed to November, no longer on the 4th of July. What is going on, dude? Fuck.
Yeah, Tom called me. He said, I know 4th of July is important, but we want to release it on your birthday, Giorgio, because it's
Confirm
for you.
it.
It's for you.
When's your birthday?
November 15th.
All right, let's see. Is that the release date? What do we got here, Bob? Fuck me, dude. How do you get more American than that on the 4th of July? What's the date?
November 19th.
November 19th.
It's the weekend. It's when I celebrate.
They're trying to make the most amount of money.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think that is probably better for the money. Also, though, why not go Veterans Day? That's just like, what, 8 days before it?
Yeah.
Because they don't give a shit about anything.
No, dude.
But money, dude.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about veterans.
They don't want it to be the best experience for you or on the best day or anything. They are literally going to put it on
Thanksgiving weekend,
algorithm-wise where it's going to make the most money because they've either lost money or it's being pushed for so long, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Tom Cruise doesn't give a shit about you or veterans.
So the two biggest weekends for box office are Thanksgiving, and you usually ride that way for 3 weeks, and then Christmas, and you're usually able to ride that way for 3 weeks, and they put the biggest movies out then. It used to be 4th of July. It used to be Memorial Day weekend.
But I think this year people are going to be actually going out then, right? Like, because Biden said that we could.
I guess.
Only with a few people.
Do you want to hear something?
Go to a barbecue.
Yeah, you want to hear something super racist too? Is Hollywood executives put out black movies on Martin Luther King weekend.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah. It's always like a Kevin Hart movie or Will Smith and all that other stuff.
Put some respect on Tyler Perry's name.
Yeah, same Tyler Perry's movies too as well. It's super racist, and nobody's ever said anything in Hollywood about it. They're just like,
is that a good money day?
For black people to see black movies? Yes, it is. So every year they do it, and
then look, I mean, we're talking about the same thing.
Well, no,
Tom Cruise. Yeah, is there days that would be better?
We are, but Hollywood is supposed to not see races or colors, but they definitely see one.
Well, it's because there's no more good movies. Like the summer used to be for the blockbusters, for your Michael Bay stuff, for the fun, and then award season, Thanksgiving season. The deeper scripts, the stuff you can sink your teeth into. Award season.
Yeah.
And January is
stuff
for the
that
dog
make you want to kill yourself.
January is for the dog shit where they shot it and they're like, fuck, man, we have to put this out somewhere to get some money back. So they usually end up sticking a horror film in there, like an Insidious or a Saw or something, and that's where that goes. And they've done decently with those. So look, the formula and the model works, but man, that's a fucking real kick in the ding ding today. I was having a great day, and then that happens to me. Fuck.
I'm really sorry.
They already changed they changed the patches on the back of his jacket. So they took off on that bomber jacket, they took off the South Korea flag and then one more on there because it would piss off China. And that's true on Tom Cruise's jacket. So in the sequel, they took the patches off that would offend China because they know they're going to get a lot of money out of China. So if you think Hollywood gives a shit, that's a negative.
That's a weird thing for China to be hyped about in general. It's just
they love Tom Cruise over there, man.
Yeah, but it's like, look at this country, you're gonna fight. Their planes are so awesome, they'll kill you. Like I don't know if that wouldn't sell in reverse. I wouldn't want to see a movie about how awesome the modern Chinese military is. That'd be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a thing of beauty.
Yeah. Their fucking parades and shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. I watched a little bit last night of Biden's speech. My God, man. There's a shot of Ted Cruz falling asleep in the middle of it that's going viral today. And
beautiful.
Yeah. I don't even, they're calling him Ted Snooze. Look, he's got, Cruz goes with anything. Cancun Cruz, Ted Snooze. Like it's just a perfect moneymaker all the way around. I don't fault him for falling asleep during that fucking snooze fest. Jesus Christ, man.
Was he in front of all of them? Sorry, I was.
Yeah, he was, and he was at the podium where that guy took, and then they brought it back, the lectern. So he's there, and then they put the Speaker of the House behind him, and then the Vice President, obviously, and it's strange because Biden was speaking without a mask, but Kamala Harris and Nancy Pelosi each had masks on in the background, and you're like, aren't you all vaccinated? Everybody's vaccinated. Am I missing something or?
Yeah, because we're not sure.
Who's not sure? Like
We're just not sure. So
My
yeah,
take.
we're just not sure.
My take on this, by the way, is that it was fucking fake.
Thank you.
That he was sleeping.
Say more.
No, look at
Say
how
more.
look at how sunburned he was.
Yeah,
I think he
no.
was just exhausted. I think he went out on a boat all day and then was just like, ah, shit, I got to go to this fucking thing tonight.
He's a mememer. This was fucking fake.
Put that on
Okay,
on
he
screen.
is a bit of a troll.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
But
I'll
is
give
it
you
was.
that.
It was on screen. Okay, yeah. He was because there's a shot of him video wise where he's just kind of, fighting it, And he's also sunburned. I was like, dude, he was boozing on a boat, and then it was like,
Boozing
shit.
and cruising.
Yeah, I got to show because that thing last night was at like 9 p.m. I don't know how Biden stayed awake. A
You
lot
want
of
the video?
Adderall.
We have
Oh, do you have the video? Yeah, play it for Jessie if you got it. Yeah, video's fine to show. Yeah, play it for Jessie. There it is. You tell me, Jessie, what you think of this.
If it's fake or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's definitely out. Look at his eyes are glassed over.
Oh yeah, but he looks fucked up, you guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like he looked like he was
when he
boozing on a
opens
fucking.
his eyes, like it looks like he drank.
Yeah. It looks like he was boozing
I
on a
don't
boat
know,
all
Bob.
day.
It looks real,
He's got
dude.
sunburned, and yeah, it looks real to me.
Yeah, it's real. That's you nodding out because you're not in the conversation and no one's talking to you, and you just kind of take that little snooze.
Pelosi gave a fist bump at the end of it. I'm surprised she didn't tear up the speech.
No need.
She wonders why there was a fucking dude with a Viking helmet in her office. Like,
She only tears up speeches. She doesn't lie.
yeah, you know who never fell asleep, and that was when Trump was in there giving those speeches. People were
Yeah.
wide awake, AOC eyes everywhere. Oh, by the way, I have the basic cable in the hotel room. The My Pillow guy was on Jimmy Kimmel last night.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what? And he went over why he's suing Dominion and vice versa for the voter thing and all that other shit. I got to be honest, like I from a distance and the way the media painted him, he's kind of like a clown dick. But the interview last night, he was pretty self-depreciating and seemed like a decent dude. He seemed kind of like Papa John pre N-word. Like where you were like, maybe you could party with the Papa, right? And then you
yeah.
get in there.
No,
and-
I think they just painted him that way because of his political stance.
Yeah, he just
political
seemed like a
leanings.
really, at least seemed like a Steve Ballmer-ish type of guy with just a lot of life and zest. And it was
Sure.
surprising. And I guess they did do a bit. I don't watch Kimmel that much. And truthfully, I wouldn't have watched it last night if I only have like 5 channels. But like as I'm watching it, they had a lookalike come out with a body pillow and all that stuff. And it was pretty funny. But yeah, he seemed like a normal dude. I was surprised. I don't think I've ever heard him in shit where he's not going crazy or something. So he was pretty chill guy. And then Papa John obviously is not chill. 20
No,
months.
and he's never been chill.
20 months, Jessie. It took him to scrub his mind of the N-word, he said.
To start
Yeah, it's
to
and
think
counting.
differently about it.
Yeah, after 20 months, he was like, I think we're making good progress.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah,
little
exactly,
coin.
exactly. He's like, I could go for another 20 months and I should be good to go, right?
Oh no, I think he
Yeah,
screwed,
yeah.
I think he screwed up. He started listening to Kanye again.
Oh,
So
boy.
it's back in.
Old Kanye or new Kanye?
I mean, the day of reckoning did come.
yeah,
He said that pre-COVID.
yeah, it's true. It's true. The old Papa, man. 20 months.
20 months, just 20 months.
Do you get a
to
coin?
Really start.
He has several coins.
Do you get a
already,
coin
yeah.
for that?
Yeah, did they give you a coin like AA, Jessie, where you just get this, like, they
That's what I've asked a million times. I'm like, can I just sit in on one of these classes? Like, I would love, especially the one-on-one where they're like really going in depth of why they shouldn't. Hank Azaria said he did one too about the Apu voice.
Yeah.
And he was like, I get it now. He's apologizing to
what
anyone.
the
I go,
fuck?
what was the class? What did they say
to
that
Hank
made it
Azaria.
click?
Yeah. To Hank Azaria. It's weird, man. Hank Azaria, too, was like an infamous dirtbag back in the day. I'm surprised he did all of this shit.
Well, he's sober now, so.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's what happens.
Why can
Sober.
no one in Hollywood drink?
I don't
Seriously.
know. It's the weirdest thing to me. I don't know. I don't get it. And he's so fucking rich. I remember when he got divorced from Helen Hunt.
Yes.
he had like.
Here's the answer to that, though. You used to be able to. Like,
5'8".
I was going through, for example, the Oscars.
Yep.
The viral moment is what's her face,
Glenn Close. Yeah.
dancing to Debut. I wanted to kill myself. It was pre-planned.
Yep.
It was all set up. Everyone's talking about it, right?
Yep.
So I went through some old speeches, and like Dean Martin used to be rocked. Like Mickey Rourke would just like go on these crazy tangents.
You remember Nicholson showing up with the glasses on because he was too fucking high? Yeah.
High as hell. And you just go, all right. And it was funny and entertaining. And you just like talk about how fucked up the guy was, or he partied too much or whatever.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it used to be. And now, because everything is cell phone, everyone is expected to be on their best behavior. Don't say anything you shouldn't say, or else you lose jobs literally based on your personal life. It's just changed. And we've talked about this before, where it's just not fucking fun anymore. Again, like Mickey Rourke isn't going to a fucking awards show ever again, right?
No.
Joaquin Phoenix, the days of Joaquin Phoenix either not showing up or showing up just like fucked up, coked out, long beard, like those things don't happen anymore. And so they have to, in order to keep getting jobs, in order to be invited to award shows, whatever it may be, all these after parties and stuff, you have to not drink.
Yeah.
And it's fucking annoying.
Somebody said, Gigi's saying Gerard Butler can drink. Yes, he can. Fuck, dude. I've partied with that guy a couple of times, and I'm just like, dude, he can, but he gets rocked and he's
but
fun.
He gets sloppy.
Yeah, towards the
sloppy.
end. But he's a fun drunk where you're like, all right, sweet. It's the guy from 300 getting rocked. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
I've heard that about Orlando Bloom as well.
God, he's such a fucking dork. Dude, fuck it, I don't give a shit. What do I care anymore? I have the same agent as him forever, right? He's such a fucking nerd in real life. If you doubt me, throw on the Billie Eilish doc that is on Apple right now. Oh my God. Remember we were watching it? We were cringing for like 5 minutes at how dorky he was. And the beauty of it is, this is the best moment ever. Billie Eilish, whatever you think of her or politics or whatever, separate it for just this one Orlando Bloom scene. He's hugging her and he's like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. It's such a big moment," and everything else.
I think he's like on a little bit of maybe MDMA. I'm not sure.
And then so she walks away, and obviously the documentary crew is still following her, and she goes, "Who was that?"
Who was that? It was fucking awesome. Then they explained it to her, showed her pictures, and she's like, "Oh shit,
yeah,
he's that guy. Bring him back." So anyway, she runs back into him in the bathroom, and he does this hug.
That is super
just getting
creepy.
Those boobies right there on his chest, and he is just hugging her tight, kissing her on the neck for a really, really long, cringy time. And I know he was like fucked up on MDMA or whatever, and he just really liked her, but it came off super creepy.
She wasn't 18 during that, was she?
No, and she's got fucking huge tits, and so we call that a country club hug in the biz, where it's just
you squeeze it in a little tighter.
Yeah.
Just mush
and you
them all
talk,
in there.
you kind of talk in the hug so that you can stay there longer.
Yeah. Somebody gave James a country club hug, and we were out one time, and I was like, hey, bro. We're not at the fucking country club. Why don't you back it up, maybe give a firm shake, okay? Get off that country club hug.
I don't remember.
Watch that scene. It'll be well worth it. I promise you. It's a great doc anyways. But, I mean, it's probably my favorite this year so far. But watch that scene. It's the best. She's like, who was that guy?
Legolas gets to do what he wants.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
Who is it?
He wasn't cool at all, and I imagine if he was fucked up, it would be even worse. So
I think it was her publicist Jessie who was just like, "It's the dude from Lord of the Rings," and popped up in that picture. And she was like, "Oh,
I think
fuck."
she showed him Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Because he's not as good looking in Lord of the Rings as he is in Pirates of the Caribbean, but yeah.
I beg to differ. I like that long blonde on him.
Gross.
Shut up, Giorgio.
Yeah.
He's just because he's one of you now.
Yeah, you stop sticking up for your blonde brethren.
Your blonde people.
Your blonde brethren. But yeah, marrying Katy Perry was a match made in dork heaven. You know?
Oh, it's perfect.
I bet you they have
That,
fucking
like,
matching
on
cat
the
tattoos.
face, they seem like so cool, but if you actually catch them in a real moment, they're just like dorky, weird, full of anxiety, all the things. Yeah.
Just dorks,
Yeah.
dude. Whereas if you met Jabes out, it's real. You know, it's real talk, dude.
This is how I am. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm just as dorky in real life as I am in on the show.
So what we're gonna do is, because a lot of people are asking, hey, is she really gonna wear this to the Derby? Yes, I will take a photo of her inside the Derby at the track wearing that hat on Saturday and post it, so you know that this is 100% real. Maybe the best purchase you've ever made in your entire life.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Tune in at 6 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. Remember, we're in Austin, so we're in Central. 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Jessie will be leading off the show for our live NFL draft special tonight. Her and Eric Tanzi, and I believe Boston Joe's going to pop in as well.
Yep.
Give some his picks for New England. He's a big Patriots fan. There's a lot of rumors out there that New England's going to move up and draft a quarterback in tonight's draft. So it should be fun. We know the top 2 picks. We know those are pretty much set. The rest of them, it's going to be a fucking mystery. So we'll find out. If the Falcons don't take Kyle Pitts, I'm going to lose all of my shit. So tune in tonight on Drinking Bros Sports. It is a separate feed. Subscribe to that show as well. And again, we're kicking off with Jables and Tansy tonight for Tailgate Legends. And we will not cut the feed. So that'll be live, directly headed into the NFL draft. And we will be with you all night long. Going to be a big, big, long night. And super excited.
Unnecessary, but it will be a long night.
Well, unnecessary for you.
All this could have been done this morning in people's offices.
Nope.
But that's okay.
No, we need the pageantry of it,
Yeah,
James.
I know.
Can't wait to see your beautiful face tonight. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and give it a quick review, everybody.
Good afternoon.